I wish we could do that one over again too. I know it wasn't a podcast one, but it would be cool if Brayden didn't target me.
I'm sorry that you just happened to be the dice I rolled on a D4, brother.
Every time!
Pick a better one. Pick a better
What
number.
do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know what I said, I'll be honest. What I said wasn't what I thought up here. It kind of just flew out of my mouth. So, guys, I'm going to be honest. I have to defend myself after last episode. I was not here and I was editing. Y'all roasted me for nothing, all right?
Sorry, you're just out of the worst
statement.
Brother, I'm over here. Obviously,
you haven't read my backstory.
I have.
That's all I said.
You want to know what? I have read your backstory. Want to know what? I don't remember any of the extra fluff. I remember the key points.
Extra fluff. It was all important. I've insulted for Kendall. Oh my god.
She literally herself said there was extra fluff in there. Maybe not word for word, but she did say, I do read your backstories, guys, and they're great. How do you think I can traumatize you?
It's true.
Hey, to be fair, we said you did a great job.
You did. And Daniel came in and defended you too.
Can't you just take that win?
No, I had to bring this up on the podcast, okay? I had to let our fans, I had to defend myself in front of the adventurers, all right? That's my, you know, I gotta do it. So that's Strider is dying next session. Bast there's another trauma coming.
No.
Backpack boy, you're good. You know, you're great. Lyria is getting another god. Asma, her dad's gonna leave her.
No.
Hester's losing another pet.
Rowan wasn't a pet.
Hester's
respect on his
name. Hester's losing another companion, and Phaesus is losing another mentor. That's just what's happening.
Dang.
This is what you guys have done to your group.
Shrakthion?
Oh, Shrakthion. I haven't traumatized him yet. He's fine. Would it be racist if I did too? He is a dragon.
Maybe.
You already laid that down in the backstory of your world.
Yeah.
I think
That's
it'll
true.
be fine.
We're fine. We're great.
He chose that. I warned him, and he still chose that.
That's okay. You guys are in a place. You are in the Grim Ember Dominion now, so you're on the good side. But anyway, let's not talk about the racism that happens in the world of Kerrigan. Let's talk about our 100th episode here on Beyond the Tavern Wall. Welcome back, everyone, to our 2-year 100th episode. This is insane, guys. It's been 2 whole stinking years this upcoming Saturday. This is obviously releasing on like the 23rd, on the Saturday, the 26th. 2 years, guys. And honestly, Hunter prepared a whole giant long speech. It's about 10 minutes long that he's going to share with us. I'm
excited to hear it.
Yeah, he's been bragging about it all week. He's never said anything about it. And then Sam was actually going to do a little dance that you can see on the Now Video podcast right here. It was a striptease, but obviously you can't do it right now.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
The 2-year striptease.
I do have some fun statistics if you care to hear them.
Oh, let's hit stats.
90% of podcasts don't make it past episode 3. And of those podcasts that do make it, 90% of those will quit before episode 20. We are in the top 1% of podcasts.
Let's go, top 1%. And we couldn't do it. We are the 1%ers. Let's go. We did it.
That is all according to Google, though. I want to do my own research on that and get like exact numbers.
I've heard that, and I believe I've heard that off of like Spotify itself, like from their analytics. So specifically the 21.
We're not going away.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of us.
We're here forever.
No restraining order can hold us.
Oh gosh.
Hunter's in your walls.
We're gonna be in your ears every Wednesday.
Sometimes Thursday.
If I don't edit.
Sometimes we'll skip a week, but we'll always be back.
Which also makes me wonder: is this our official 100th episode, or have we actually missed a week? We're saying it's our 100th. On our
it's our 100th.
On our calendar, it says 100, so it's our 100th episode. If anyone goes back and counts, you're wrong. It's your word against mine. I will literally add 4 episodes or whatever.
It'll just be like me coughing and then Sam sneezing, but still.
But yeah,
It'll be an episode.
Silent room ASMR.
if anyone, let's go around real fast. Obviously it's been 2 years and a lot has happened. What have been some of your favorite moments of the last 2 years?
Aging.
Nothing to do with the
2
podcast.
years.
I'll tell you that. This
That's
has
my
been
least
pain.
favorite thing. Yesterday I was walking and my knee started to hurt out of nowhere. And I was like,
Oh.
great,
Oh.
the grave is coming for me.
It started, Kendall.
It started.
That's been happening to me since I've been like 20. Do I just have like an early grave in my future? If that's what that
Yeah,
means.
and you keep joking about it, but I don't want to be a single mother at 35.
That's when I'm dying. 35.
No. I think for me, I love coming up with the stupidest argument in the world and sticking with it and just
We
watching
know
you guys
Kendall.
fumble with it. So I love our wizard, or what's our the best spellcaster episode, because I did my stupid America argument for wizards.
America.
I listened to that episode a couple weeks ago and I was laughing at myself because I think I'm hilarious.
Well, you are.
Well, thank you.
I loved our quiz episodes, as chaotic and honestly horribly
That was
planned as they were.
traumatizing.
It was funny. It had to start with Sam. I don't think it would have been good any other way. I
It
will
started
still die on the
Did it
hill.
start
Oh,
with
wait,
Sam?
yeah, it was Sam.
Yeah.
Sam was first.
We
Oh,
went from
never-
least to most experience.
Oh, yeah.
Still will die on the hill that a column is not a line. Sorry,
Yeah,
Sam. I
it's
love
on the
you.
line, babe.
Well, you're wrong.
I'm gonna make an Instagram post about it.
This-
I'm gonna
this
make
is-
it right now, actually.
This is like a square rectangle situation where like a square can be a rectangle, but a rectangle can't be a square.
You're a square. Anyways,
Hey!
If you think about it like that, then I'm 100% correct. I'm sorry.
women hate to see this trick.
10 ways you
sorry.
can integrate squares and rectangles into your dating life.
What are some of our favorite moments? All of our one shots that we've done were amazing.
They've been
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah,
I'd
they're
have to
fun.
say my favorite moment isn't an episode that we did. I was not friends with Kendall or Sam at the beginning of this. I had never even met them before, so my
It
favorite
was a little
moment
awkward.
it was extremely awkward, but now I consider every single one of you one of my best friends.
Woohoo! We did it. We are on her list of best friends.
Was that your moment when we
Yeah.
became your best friends? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, only those two?
I said all of
I'm
you.
kidding. I'm kidding. My favorite moment specifically when Sam and Kendall became my best friends because of this podcast.
No, Haley, that
Aw,
is very
Raven and
sweet. But
Hunter.
can you keep it D&D related? Jeez.
It is D&D related. This is a D&D podcast. Yeah, Scout, you
Oops.
tell him.
I just got back, so I don't know who's gone.
Oh, you know, you and
You're
Sam.
next.
Sam? I think Sam should go.
My favorite, it's been many parts of the podcast. I've been the many arguments we've had.
We call them
I-
debates. They're not arguments, they're debates.
I love debates and arguing, even though I'm really bad at it.
What's
think
been
it's
your
fun.
favorite one?
That the crystal dragons or whatever they're called.
Pseudo dragons being pets?
Pseudo dragons. They can't be pets. I'm sorry.
If I had a pet dolphin, it's the same
You
thing.
literally can't.
We're gonna bring
That
this
is
back up.
also not legal. You can't have a pet dolphin.
Be
It's
cruel.
it's not illegal unless you get caught.
You can't have most like small apes as pets either.
Here's the thing. You say it's illegal. That doesn't mean you can't do it.
Yeah.
It's
Just
unethical.
use
That was
it.
the argument.
Here we
How
go. Here we
dare
go,
you.
everyone. We're gonna give you some illegal advice on the Beyond the Tavern Wall
These
podcast.
two are keeping the illegal exotic pet trade alive, which is worsening wildlife
Actually, no,
You're
we're very
illegal
good about it.
immigrants.
We're the illegal exotic traffic. I mean, transfer. I mean, anyway.
Maya, come on the podcast.
Okay.
I've got some random legal advice for everyone. If you bury a loved one on your property, you can classify your property as a family cemetery, and that exempts you from like a butt ton of taxes.
Sweet.
Interesting.
Who volunteers?
On that note, I think our legal team has advised us to tread carefully.
Our very, Hunter just got a message from our legal team. It's Riley.
It's not even here.
Riley
He just knows.
absolutely should not be our legal team.
No,
Heard
I
anything
don't trust
that comes
that
out of
man.
his mouth.
Riley would agree with me on this.
You would.
I
100% would.
think my favorite part of the last 2 years, I've really, obviously doing this with some of my best friends, like building the relationship and all that stuff. And this might sound really cheesy and like, oh, of course someone would say this, but genuinely, I'm a big community person. I do a lot of streaming on Twitch and all that stuff, and that's like,
No, help me. If you're about to say it's the friends we made along the way, I'm
okay.
leaving.
I have really enjoyed meeting Diana, Jay Mosiak, Hannah Plays D&D, Ryan, Mr. Shikadance, Gracie, like all of those guys becoming a part of like the D&D community, like on a deeper level, like the content creator side, has been really, really cool. It's actually been really great. So I've really loved the friends we've made along the way.
And also, can I just shout them out really fast? Not a toxic person in that list that you just named. You would think, like, because of like content creators can get a bad rap. Amazing people. Chef's kiss. 10 out of 10 people.
Generally did not have to come out and help, like, be on our podcast. They have like thousands of followers and all that stuff. They're popular and all that, and they decided to come to us, a very small podcast, and to hang out with us, and we've become like pretty good friends with them. They've joined you. Obviously, we had the Hickory Hill Forest Mystery, Crit Award nominated one shot was done with Haley, Kendall, Diana, and Hannah. So like really awesome people, and not only them, but also just being able to like communicate with. I have some friends who listen to the podcast, and every now and then they'll reach out to me with like some D&D questions, or we'll talk D&D. Or we'll talk about the podcast, and it's a lot of fun to hear your guys' feedback before each episode. We go over analytics and we read your guys' comments, and it's really fun to be able to have like a good discourse about D&D and something that we love, because we used to do this. There was one time Hunter, Haley, and I, after D&D, stayed out till 1 a.m. in my parking lot talking about Dungeons and Dragons, and that was like right when we were starting to do this. So that's when we invited them on. And it was like, now we're able to do that. And it's good to be able to have this discourse and this discussion about something we love with far more people, awesome people, like we said, the content creators we've talked about, but then also our adventurers. Is that what we're going to call them, adventurers at this point?
Okay with
I
that.
like it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because if we can't...
They'll come up with something better. But for the time being.
The Taverniers? The Beyonders?
No.
Taverniers sounds like a Disney kids show.
And the Beyonders isn't that like a book series?
Brandon Mole book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he falls into a hippo.
Now our
how
legal
it
team is
starts.
really trying to get us to stop.
Riley's
Mole, his lawyers are top tier.
no, Riley's telling me to push it further. So
That sounds about right.
yeah, but
I'm gonna need record of Riley's law degree.
but yeah, meeting
Went
you
to
guys
Harvard.
has been really awesome. Talking with my best friends about D&D and just being able to just put more effort into a hobby that I've grown to love over the past 6 years. So in a different way, not just DMing and all that. So so moving on. Anyone else have any? And no, you're all shared memories. You only have one good memory you can share. So you've used your quote up for the podcast. 2 years ago, though, there was no such thing as the 2024 Player's Handbook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there certain things? Let's kind of go timeline. Is there certain things or opinions that we have on the things that have changed over the last 2 years? I have one. It's hot, maybe not a hot take, but the 2024 Player Handbook was a cash grab. It did not change anything.
I
Really.
agree.
They changed some classes and all that. Yeah, they changed classes, but like the general rules, we talked
They
about.
really,
What
they
are you
really
talking
released.
about? You can do a potion as a bonus action now,
Oh
as if we
shoot!
weren't all already doing that.
It's like a Monopoly. Monopoly was like, yeah, you can get $400 when you land on start now.
Or free space or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we were
parking.
doing that already.
Yeah, it
It's just the
personally.
equivalent of Uno just saying, hey, you can stack +2s or
Yeah.
+4s.
Yeah, 100%.
Thanks
That's
for your opinion, but I'm right.
Yeah.
yeah. It's kind of what it was. There are some changes I like when it comes to the rules. I don't like how they changed the roper. That's a big one. I kind of wish they kept. They made the roper way weaker.
Why that
did
one
that
in
with-
particular, Brayden?
No reason.
They did that with a
Yeah.
couple monsters that had that ability.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was a really strong ability, but
But
yeah,
it made sense for where it was,
my big
or where you found it.
yeah, my biggest thing is just I feel like the 2024 handbook did not change anything. We talked about it when we were doing the DM donation DM discussion. They were like, "Oh, do we do 2024, 2014?" And people were like, "2014 is way better." And I don't think people understand that it literally doesn't matter.
I'm still just gonna run the game exactly how I would have before.
I
we made
don't
that
think
decision.
I don't think I've changed anything. Like genuinely, when in our own homebrew campaigns, I don't think I've changed a single rule.
We've done inspiration.
That is one rule I do like, inspiration.
Yeah.
But at the same time, is that a big enough rule change?
Not to warrant a whole
Yeah.
3-book collection that is so
$160.
expensive. Yeah.
But they're pretty.
They
Yeah,
are
I'll
cool.
give
pretty.
it to him. The books are very pretty.
I do like
They're
the alternate cover,
pretty.
so
Can I jump on your hot take there, Brady?
go ahead.
I mean this with all the love in the world, but I think Wizards of the
Go ahead.
Coast has been running the longest scam in my lifetime.
We are
with
never going to get
Dungeons and
sponsored by
Dragons.
Wizards of the Coast.
That's okay. We can
I
be
mean,
the
yeah,
renegades
sure.
of the D&D community. Let's do it.
They've given us like the structure, but they're essentially selling us their homebrew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that makes sense.
That's it.
Yeah.
At this
There's-
point,
They're selling it for an insane price.
Yeah.
So that's my hot take for right now.
If you think about it,
I'm jumping on
they're
with
just
you.
edging us constantly.
Oh my.
okay,
Sorry.
well,
I remember I said beforehand that, everything's gonna stay in the video and all that stuff. Oh, that's awkward.
mhm,
Sorry for
mhm,
our younger
mhm,
listeners.
mhm.
So yeah.
See, edging is when you take a weed trimmer, you go out to your yard and you cut grass to make
yeah.
the sidewalks look
And
neat.
we
Yeah,
the grass
There you go.
obviously keeps growing back, and that's what we keep coming back to D&D, and they keep cutting us back.
Yeah.
Hunter, any thoughts, or Kendall Sam? Not Kendall Sam, Kendall Haley.
Paladins
You go,
aren't
Hunter.
quite as broken anymore.
Have you seen
Boo.
that genie paladin? Have you seen how high the paladin's AC can get?
Oh no, they can get an AC. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Dude, I feel like wisdom's
Paladins
a high
already
one.
have naturally high saving throws. All their auras already
I
give them
know
like
they
a
do, but-
+6.
The thing I'm majorly talking about was their ability to go and do 50 divine smites in a single turn
Oh yeah.
for
As it
just a
should
bunch
be.
of free damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As it
they
should be.
they
And
brought
it can
that
get counterspelled now.
into like it can, which I think is kind of funny, but I've got mixed feelings about it
Cool.
being able to be counterspelled. But the major thing that bothered me was the fact they would be able to do it multiple times per turn.
You're just sad because you're a ranger and you don't do any damage.
Brother,
Hey,
you
who
did
did
you did over 100
to
points
a
of damage.
freaking
Astral Dreadnought.
big nasty boy? Yeah,
Who got eaten by Astral Dreadnought?
not me. I almost
That's
did.
true. That's right.
It was uncomfortably close. You had something you were saying, Kendall?
I'll be honest. When I play D&D, I'm there for the vibes. So, I don't want to say I don't care, but also I kind of don't care.
You're more there for the story, not the mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I'm. Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah, I personally haven't read the new rule book enough to actually make an opinion.
Yeah.
I still haven't
same.
read the 2014
Fair.
one.
We know.
Sam literally just plays D&D however the fetch he wants. Sam's like,
And that's fine.
Hey,
Sam's like, oh,
Brayden,
there's a what?
just a random thought. If I were to play a paladin again in the future, could we maybe do the old Divine Smite rules?
Nah, I'd actually
Ooh.
have to think about that one. As a paladin
Okay.
lover, yeah. I'm gonna do some research on my own time to actually look at what difference in the rules are. Every single difference in the rules. 2 years, obviously we've done content creation. That's what we're doing. How has your guys' approach to content creation changed from when we started?
A lot
I
less-
can say no, you go.
Haley.
No, you go. No, I'm in the middle of sending Miguel a text. You go.
Okay, fine. Okay. I'm a lot less worried about it being perfect. And I'm a lot less anxious about how I'm being perceived.
Which was a big
But
thing
yeah.
at the beginning for you. Like,
Yeah.
there'd be a lot of
Yeah.
times after we'd close and like all of us would be like, "Oh no, how are people gonna think about this?" And now we're just like,
Yeah.
Oh well.
Cool.
"Pull my
That was
arm,
a
rip
good
my
one.
limbs off. I don't care."
See you next time, boys. That was
Yep.
great.
I'll say it again. I'll fetch and do it again.
I was gonna kind of say something along the same lines with our social media. Usually the first idea is the better idea. And I need to just I don't even think about it anymore. Like last night I was laying in bed, it was 11:30, and I was like, hee funny meme. So I made it right then and there, and that was it. And then I went to bed.
And I liked it. It was a good one.
Yay.
You just
Thank you.
scroll CapCut, find the one you like, you're like, I could do that, and then you do it,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
Content creation. So I've been doing it, like I said, I've been streaming since 2020. And I've tried to get into it, and I don't think I really understood how hard content creation was until we started doing this podcast.
Oh, for
Um,
sure. Yeah.
It's like there's
Mhm.
so much more that goes into it, especially like a lot. At least for me, I do content creation because I want to make something out of it in the end. Like we do it because we're having fun and all that. And if it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. And like for me, I want to put as many as many lines out there so that I can catch something, and then we can grow and all that. And there's so much stuff that has to go on that you have to do. You have to be like paying attention to the algorithm. You have to be paying attention to all this different things. And it's hard. Content creation is really hard. And I think specifically in a D&D kind of thing too, is it's because D&D is a very niche topic. Like a lot of people play it, but it's still like, if you were to compare how many people played D&D to how many people played video games, yeah, they cross, but there's also a lot that don't. Like it's much smaller community over everything. And then I 100% agree with Kendall is I have recently really stopped caring. Not that I cared before, but like I am not afraid at this point to share like my extremely controversial thoughts, because I think it is important to share like that kind of discussion, especially I mean, like D&D, how controversial can you get when it comes to things like, oh, you think paladins are better than rangers? Oh, like, yeah, it's controversial to a D&D. Well, I mean, it's true, paladins are better than rangers or whatever.
That's a fact.
That's
Don't you forget it,
not
Ranger
even
players.
controversial. It's literally just factually better. 1v1 me on the rift, bro. But there's just like, I want to share my thoughts and opinions. We're a podcast. That's kind of the point of it. So, and I think it's, at least for me, it's allowed me to have better discussions with you guys, because I'm not afraid to share my thoughts with you guys, and I'm not afraid to play devil's advocate or to steelman an argument.
For me, I do a decent bit of behind the scenes stuff for the podcast, mostly just coming up with the ideas and the topics that we talk about.
I just come up with the podcast, guys.
Yeah, I'm just
No biggie.
everything. It's really nothing, you guys. It's pretty easy.
Humble flex really quick.
Every idea is
Yeah.
my idea.
Everything is because of me. This podcast would not exist without me.
Wow. Your head has gotten really big since you starred in that Superman movie, Hunter.
Dang, yeah.
Yeah.
Just noticing my forehead. Gosh, dang. Crazy.
Dude, it's massive. And just remember, this is our first video
It is.
episode, so.
Oh, yeah. Enjoy that, viewers. Land a plane on this bad boy. No, but for me, it's really interesting to look at how things are structured now versus how we started. The first dozen or so episodes, there was no outline, not a lot of preparation. It was just, here's our topic. We show up, figure it out.
It worked
And now
great. What are you
it's-
saying?
Those were a struggle to listen to. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it worked great,
I-
okay?
I have not listened to them.
I listened to
I
our
don't want
first few
to.
episodes, and I think it set the precedent for me to avoid listening to my own voice.
You get used to it.
Yeah, same here.
Guys, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
you
Those
get
first few
used
to it.
episodes that we did, those were rough.
I always tell people to start from the newest and work their way back.
I feel like that's the
I think that's
best way
fair.
to listen to podcasts just in general at this point. You get used to
Yeah.
it
No,
so that
wrong.
no, you get used to like the good, and then when the bad comes, you already enjoy the podcast enough you can kind of skip over it.
It's
so
like dating.
how?
I wouldn't know.
Anyway.
It's like
no,
you,
no,
you
we're good.
start
We're
with the
good.
best parts of yourself, and
Oh,
then
oh,
as
I
you
see,
get
I see.
comfortable,
I thought you were meaning you start with the best option, and then as you slowly go down, you settle
thought
for
you
the
and then you lower
worst.
your standard, and then you lower your standards.
You better marry that first individual you meet because it gets worse from there.
Gosh.
Oh, yeah, I feel like things are much more structured now. We have clear plans for what we're recording. Good communication is amazing. But it's very, very different from the chaotic mess that it was 2 years ago.
Can we quickly talk about how bad our communication was too that first few months?
Oh boy.
So bad.
Yeah.
We even almost got into a few fights over some things.
I think it was
We've gotten into some fights.
I
For
think the
sure.
biggest thing is we never really had like a specific day. We weren't like Thursdays are our recording day. It was okay, what day are we recording? Okay, we're recording
Radio
this day.
silence.
Can we record
Yeah.
today? Can we record today?
Oh, I can't do today.
Can we record today? Nope, I can't. It's 1 hour before.
I would love to see if I could find that old text thread that we used to put everything into instead of
It's
having
on
now a
Discord.
well-organized Discord.
You
'cause
are-
holy
Well
crap.
organized.
Pretty
Hey,
well
it's-
Just
They're
talking.
It's pretty good.
I just throw random channels down. I'm like, oh, let's add this in.
I was about to say we could do a little bit of cleaning up, but for the most part, it's pretty good.
Nah.
My cortisol levels are rising just thinking about going
Ugh.
back 2 years in our group chat. So now I'm stressed out.
Trying to see if I
Thanks.
can.
Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter, it's all your fault.
You're welcome. You're
I think
so
I left that
welcome.
group chat, so I wouldn't know.
I think we're in a much better place to manage any growth that we will get.
Our
Like if
foundation.
we blow
yeah.
up tomorrow, guys, I think our foundation is infinitely stronger than it was during like the entirety of our first 6 months.
Mhm.
And this is probably a silly thing to say, like, oh, duh, of course it is.
I want to.
No, I agree with you.
I
But
want to.
we're all a bunch of disorganized nerds. We've done great so far.
I want to kind of bring it towards D&D because obviously we're a D&D focused podcast. So
What? Let me talk about ourselves.
no, I think it's fine that we're talking about because I'm still going to talk about ourselves. Do you guys feel like doing this podcast has made made you enjoy D&D more, or has it made you enjoy it less?
Hmm.
Because in a sense, it's becoming. It's not our job yet, but it's becoming a quote unquote job. And a lot of times, if you do your hobby as a job, it can make you like enjoy it less. Where are you guys at with that because of the podcast?
I
I'll say I'm
wouldn't
still
say-
hyped to play. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Is that all you were gonna say?
Yeah, I'm still hyped to play. It hasn't really
Oh,
killed
okay.
my desire to play at all.
Say.
That's it.
I
You
was
said it for
gonna say-
everything.
Oh, okay.
I was. I know.
Just
Haley,
interrupt
Haley, I
Haley
don't
hour.
want Haley. I don't want you to talk. So please let me finish my sentence. I'm kidding. What were you gonna say, Haley?
I wouldn't say that it has made me enjoy it less, but it has pushed me to burnout quite a few times because I have
Mm.
way more groups than you guys do.
And you have a lot of
Aren't you just
obligations outside
popular?
of this too, so it's another
Yeah.
day
Haley's a
added into
busy
it.
woman.
I'm busy constantly. Who do you
Boss.
think is putting in 18 hours of Sims every day? You think I could just
Mhm.
have my assistant do that?
Absolutely not. What's
You
that?
do the
Sleeping
most.
6 hours a night?
What's that movie with Sigourney Weaver?
Wolf of Wall
Emo.
And
Street.
it's like Working Woman or something. I don't know. I need to look this up.
Did bro just say Wolf of Wall
Yeah,
Street?
I don't know. Someone who
That's-
puts in the work, okay? Leonardo DiCaprio put in the work for that, okay?
I was gonna say there was a period about 6 months ago where I was like, if somebody talks about D&D to me one more time, I'm gonna lose it. But I've gotten over that now, so we're good.
What?
No,
She
I'm
jumps
with
on-
you on that
she
one,
jumps on the
Kendall. I'm
podcast.
so with you.
I know this is a D&D podcast, but I swear if you mention D&D once.
No,
No, it's like
there was literally a time before recording where I was like, what's an excuse I can give to not have to record today? Because I do not want to talk about D&D today. But then I got on, and usually when I'm not feeling great and I start, this is gonna sound really cheesy, but there are times where I'm like, I don't want to record. It doesn't have to be the I don't want to talk about D&D thing, just like a mental health issue or had a bad day, I'm tired, I don't want to record, and I decide I'm gonna be quiet and grumpy and I'm not gonna contribute anything. But once I'm with you guys, 10 minutes later, I'm laughing and I'm yelling at you guys with my opinions, and you guys just make it better. So,
Aw, our love for each
Yeah.
other is infectious.
yeah.
Get it
Working
off.
girl. Hey, Haley is working girl. That's it. That's all. That was very fruitful, that Google search. That
There you go.
really,
There we go.
yes.
as if you didn't immediately name it correctly the first time.
I said working woman.
It's close enough.
It wouldn't have pulled up on IMDb, okay?
Oh my god.
uh,
You can type in the exact thing you're looking for on IMDb, and half of the time it still doesn't pull up.
that's true. Do you guys
I-
feel like it is more stressful? Like there's a little bit more pressure on playing D&D? Like we have to perform better?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I'm like,
Maybe I'll specify because obviously in our one shots there's probably a little bit of pressure because it's a lot like an actual play. In our personal games,
Yes.
yeah,
I will.
because you go.
Sorry.
Sam.
I was okay. Okay, I'll go. If you insist, I will
I do.
say. A recording or two ago, you guys were hyping up my performance talking to Mistra, and now I'm terrified to play
No.
because I can't match that.
I have prepared, Sam.
I'm
Just
scared.
kidding. Specifically, Backpack Boy is gonna get his freaking butt whooped. Okay.
He
Just
doesn't
kidding.
have a butt.
No.
Mistra will
gets
form one
smitten.
on him.
Could that please be like a curse?
You're just straight
Backpack
naked.
boy always has a voluptuous.
Backpack is just
behind.
naked 24/7 now.
Boy now has a BBL.
A backpack lift.
Yes.
Backpack
He
boy.
just adjusted the straps on
has
his
the
backpack.
BBL.
They're tighter now. I think for me, I've noticed that's one thing I've noticed over the past 2 years. I know all of your guys' sayings and all that stuff. What you do to start something. Haley, when she gets interrupted, whenever she goes to like, oh, Haley, you can go. She says, I was just going to say.
Yeah, that's true.
I say, my feelings are, I forgot. Like, I feel like is what I say. Kendall does. What does Sam and Hunter don't
I
have
say-
as much. It's Kendall and Haley
I
have those
say,
little things.
I'll ramble and then I say, does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or if there's a question you need to think about, you'll say, that's a good question.
I didn't know I did
You
that.
do that. You're like, that's a good
Wait,
question.
now we're self-conscious, Brayden.
No, I don't
We're
think it's
never
proper.
gonna talk again.
Yeah, please don't.
Braden,
Just
I'm
kidding.
not inviting you to the Uno table in
kidding.
Vegas.
No, please. I'm not making fun of you because I have little things as well. So That's one right there. That's another fun thing. I know how your guys' looks on a voice recorder.
Oh, the little sound waves.
Yeah, the sound
it
waves.
makes?
It looks like little tornadoes, sideways tornadoes, all of them. It's fun. Anyway, what I was going to say before I got distracted was that for me, that's another thing. Gosh darn it, I say for me all the time. I have to perform a lot better, I feel like, because it's over here like I am Kendall, Sam, and Hunter's only DM ever.
You mean Haley can be our DM?
I
if
mean,
we ask very
when it comes
nicely
to, I mean,
and
if
make her food.
No.
like
Aw.
maybe not, I shouldn't say ever. I've
That's
only
too much
ever
pressure.
been their DM. Like they haven't had any other like major DMs. So now I feel like in order for them to be able to have a higher contribution to the podcast with experiences and all that, I myself have to then perform much, much higher so that when we talk about what were these big moments that happened, it's like, okay, when this happened in the campaign, that's that. And it's like, okay, like obviously that's putting a lot of pressure on me and saying your guys' enjoyment is based off of me, which isn't fair to me or to you guys. But I feel like I have such a much higher as a forever DM to perform and have a much grander story where it makes it a little bit more stressful, where I do burn out a little bit easier, but it's also a lot more fun because I like the challenge. Thank you for both nodding your head, Haley and Hunter, at the same exact time and same exact speed.
This is creepy. Please stop.
You can go back, hit the back button 5 times and watch it again. Here's another question, okay? We bring up D&D, all that. Is there something specifically on the podcast that you look back and you're like, I wish I could have shared this, but now that topic's over. And I can't, like, bringing it up would just be like, oh, hey, we brought this up last week or 2 weeks ago. I'm going to bring it up now, though.
Lines and columns every week.
I put an Instagram post out, and so far the vote is no. I'll check again.
Was that in the most recent one in the poll?
These absolute
I literally made it
uneducated
at the beginning
rectangles
of
are not
this.
squares type individuals.
Let's go, 100%. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, and then that was me and my wife.
Oh, and you and your wife.
Yay.
Heck
It's only one vote, though, so only one person voted no.
It's
Was
good.
it you? Did you
Check it
vote?
again.
It was-
So it doesn't count. What is this?
Check it again, Haley.
I'm going to vote right now.
Everyone pull out your phones. Okay. But is there anything you might have to take a second to think about this? One of my big ones, it's kind of a meme. But every time I miss an episode, I do the editing for the podcast. So I go back and listen to it, and I will just in our Discord just send all of my thoughts about the episode to them.
It's ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop.
They know when I'm editing, because it's just like, so I really liked when Kendall said this or when Sam said this. This is my thoughts on it as well. And I wish I could go back and just be like, there's sometimes I have to withhold myself from inserting my own thoughts into the episode and be like, future Brayden here, this is my thoughts on it. Let's go back to the episode and then close.
I wish that I had an answer because I feel like anytime I don't share something, it just fizzles out of existence
gone.
and I forget it. Yeah, it's gone.
I do have something, but it is my hot take for our next episode, so I'm not going to spoil it.
Ooh, okay.
Is it a big hot take?
I wrote it down. You can go check.
Oh, I can go check it now.
It's in the, yeah. That's what I was doing at the beginning of this episode.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of I can't. I
Ooh.
usually just insert what I am feeling in the moment. So
And there's a few other things that I'm pretty sure I just haven't shared. Or things that I'm like, okay, I wish I could kind of take that back. I mean, we make the joke that I'm really good at just fighting for something that I don't actually believe in, just for the sake of the argument.
You know.
And there's sometimes we're like, okay, maybe I should have like gone against it, like gone back in the episode and did it. But I'm over here like, it makes for funny moments that I just don't die on the hill, and then 3 months later, I'm like, guys, I was wrong.
It's really funny when you're editing it and you're like, oh yeah, actually you guys were right.
Like I said, I'm really good at forming very fast opinions that have no ground and no foundation, that if someone brings up one just really good point where I'm just like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And then I will just completely flip over. If I'm not like well researched into it, yeah, I could flip over it on a dime. So if no one else has anything, then we're gonna move on. Okay. So I kind of already asked that question. I didn't realize that was I forgot that was the beginning of topic 2. When I asked how has doing this changed how we play D&D. Any other thoughts on that? No? Great. Which one shot would you love to replay?
Freaking Halloween one. I'm so
Which one?
pissed that the one you did, our first one. I am so mad at myself for picking a blood hunter because I was cocky. I was arrogant. I flew too close to the sun, okay? And my freaking wax wings melted, all right? Because that was so difficult. I was playing on the hardest difficulty in D&D.
Yeah, I
think.
was shook when I found out that's what you were playing. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Okay.
She's
yeah.
confident.
Ambitious,
Not anymore.
aren't you?
She's lost all
That will be
confidence.
your downfall.
I would go back and play Haley's mythology one because there was a bunch of different paths we could take
Mhm.
to kind of see, and I got lucky. Is all I have to say. I got lucky enough to Eldritch Blast Hunter's character right off a cliff. So
There's a part 2 to that one.
Personally, I never want to go back to that one shot ever again.
What, really? I just want to explore the different paths. We went to that one room beneath like the thing, and it was like an altar to Hades or something, and then we just didn't do anything
Mhm.
about it.
Oh no, that one. Okay.
No, the
Yeah,
very
but-
first encounter we had, and then we went down
Yeah.
to Kronos. So,
Yeah,
Mm.
I got you.
and I was reading Percy Jackson during that time, so I messaged Haley as like, "What if I'm Kronos?
What
My
if
God.
I'm Kronos?
What if I was Kronos? Me, myself, God of time. Father time me." He was the father of time, right? That was his whole spiel. I forget. He was a
God
Titan,
of time,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Titan.
aka Saturn.
Mhm.
I would have ate my children in game. In game. That's fine.
Whoa.
Not in real life. I have a daughter, so
Can you say that to Vienna's face? Jeez.
I would.
We're gonna show her this clip in like 10 years.
I said in game, so we're fine.
Consider it.
I
Oh.
want to replay Kendall's Christmas one shot.
Yes.
the-
Wait. Hold
Really?
up. Can we ban?
I would pick a different class.
Can we
I
ban
loved
Blade
killing
Singers?
Braden on turn 2.
Can we ban Blade Singers, please? In all future
We're
battle
just
royales.
pissed that he
We
died
should've-
quickly.
I would've
should've
murdered you.
all-
I dealt 40 damage in like one hit. I would have murdered you guys. I just
Yeah,
got
but then I killed you.
held
turn 2,
person.
sucker. It wasn't even me that killed you. It was Ryan
Brutal.
Reynolds, the security guard.
It's stupid.
Wasn't
Anyway.
I think
No.
so.
I don't
No,
remember.
I think Hunter killed me.
I would
That sounds
love
about right.
I would love to do that one shot again, except we get randomly chosen classes and subclasses that we have to build. That we have to build 10 minutes
Ooh.
before. Like you have to go through and make it.
Like
Yeah,
a
but
white
we
can still
elephant
do
thing.
that. We could still easily do that.
Is that our next Christmas one shot? A white elephant party?
I will host the next
guess
one shot
so.
because I feel like that's going to be easy because I'll need minimal story and I just get to do combat actions with
yeah.
you guys.
I have to do an artificer. I will lose my mind because I have tried that once in a battle royale. Did not go well.
Artificers are support, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
You made it further than we all thought you would.
Yeah, I really did, but I just got freaking destroyed.
I wish we could do that one over again too. I know it wasn't a podcast one, but it would be cool if Brayden didn't target me.
I'm sorry that you just happen to be the dice I rolled on a D4, brother.
Every time!
Pick a better one! Pick a better
What
number.
do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know what I said, I'll be honest. What I said wasn't what I thought up here. It kind of just flew out of my mouth, so. You still lost. Wah wah. Okay. Sephiroth always wins, just remember. Do we feel like we've expanded our horizons because of this podcast when it comes to playing? I'm going to first say yes, because I don't play D&D normal as a player ever, so yes. That's it. Answer. Done right there.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would at the beginning of this podcast. I don't think I would have considered playing a warlock, but I'm heavily considering it next campaign.
More trauma. Let's go.
Yeah, I know.
Yay. Kendall's over here like, I'm addicted to it at this point.
Traumatize me.
Yay. What have been some of our...
For me...
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, gosh, she's trying to move on so quick. Chill, son.
Try and keep the flow, my guy.
Gosh, okay, but at least let us speak, bro.
No.
Gosh, now I'm sad.
Am I the a-hole of the podcast? Is that what we've decided?
Yes, 100%.
It's because
It's
you're
alright.
an easy target.
And I
It's
also
unnecessary
and I
evil,
also
my
just
friend.
argue everything when I can.
Yeah.
I try to
You
argue.
don't need to.
I try to argue, okay? I'll be honest, guys. If we agreed on everything, would this be a good pod? Like, we got to disagree on some things.
Yeah, we don't want to live in no echo chamber. We're here to argue with each other.
Yeah, I just literally, if I don't ruin my friendship at the end of each podcast so that I can work to rebuild it again stronger, did I really do my job?
No.
Anyway, Hunter, what were you saying?
Spontaneous hot take right here. Clerics are dumb.
Whoa.
They take
Okay, buddy.
all of the spotlight, and Backpack Boy is needy.
Steel Man.
Kendall
Hang
just
on,
fully left.
Yeah, Kendall just fully
I'm waiting for
left. The
Kendall
problem
to
is,
off and
in.
left.
that's going to be annoying to edit.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
I did it for the bit. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
But no, for me, it has been since we started this podcast. I believe I have now played every single class. When we started, I had played I think 3 of them, and I've also DM'd. So it has been a lot of fun to try out the new things and figure them out as we go.
I want someone to go back and fact check that Hunter has played every class.
Yeah, because I've played like
not all of
5.
them have been on the podcast, like one shots and other things that we've done, like in person. Because with the podcast, I played a cleric for the first time, a druid, a bard, but then off of the podcast, I played. Oh, I have to pull up the.
You played a barbarian.
I've played a barbarian. I've played a wizard. I've played a rogue. Oh, I haven't played a sorcerer yet. I think that's the last one because I've played
Have
warlock.
you done warlock?
I did warlock for one. You remember our Christmas one shot we did with people in person where we had our complicated flying contraption when I just had the fly spell the
Yep.
whole time?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a
Wait,
warlock.
Did I run that?
Yeah, you did. That's when we fought the Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah.
Pariah Mary.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I don't remember. Did we did a Christmas one last. Yeah,
Oh,
we didn't
no.
do an in-person
I
Christmas
haven't.
one.
Yeah. I think I'm just missing fighter and sorcerer at this point.
You're
Every
not
other
missing
one I've
anything with
played.
fighter.
Hey.
Haley, please don't cry.
Oddly enough, I came up with a character concept today, which could be a fighter, potentially, depending on how I make it.
No way, I invented a whole new world today.
Whoa!
The dynamics of
I got that cow.
the dynamics of D&D. The DMs over here. I created a whole new world. I created a whole new character.
W.
Now can I move on, Hunter? Do I have
Right.
permission?
No.
I guess, sure.
Okay, thank you.
If you feel so inclined.
I mean, you can move on for us. You can ask the next question.
You just like to be in control, don't you?
I do. I am a control freak. Why do you think I'm a DM?
The God complex.
This
Nah, you're
again,
good.
this is why I'm the a-hole of the podcast.
We love you.
I'm never getting over these allegations. I'm just going to lean into all of them.
I was about to say the allegations that you're talking about, you bring them up and then you
Guys, I am
and
not.
then you reinforce them.
Maybe I am my own worst enemy, okay? Maybe I'm addicted to it. Huh. Maybe I need to go to therapy. That's why you should go to our very first sponsor. Just kidding.
Sam, you're muted.
I was muted. That's interesting. I
Jeez.
said, Brayden, stop lashing out at us and start looking inward.
You want to know a good place I can work inward? BetterHelp. Just kidding. That's not our sponsor.
No, it's not.
Not at all. Have there been any fun, chaotic moments from the podcast?
No, never.
Never.
Us?
I think one of my recent memory, I think the companion versus pet discussion was my favorite.
I like that one.
You guys didn't see this. I'll be honest. I kind
Brayden
of
was worried.
I
He thought he was
messaged
hurting my
Sam,
feelings.
be like, hey, I just want to make sure you're okay with like that. You're actually no, I'm not mad, and I'm doing this for the bit and all that stuff. Like, and he was like, okay, you should have seen Haley, Kendall, and Hunter's face though. They were all.
I wasn't there for that episode.
Not Haley, sorry, it was Hunter and Kendall. You guys were so uncomfortable. Like me and Sam would go at it.
Talk about dogs.
Me and Sam would go at it, and Hunter would just like, ooh.
Literally sink into his chair.
But me and
I
Sam
just
are over
wanted to
here
talk about
colluding behind y'all's back.
My boys
That
are
was
fighting, and I don't like it.
My husband's.
Any
The girls talk over each other again. This is like the beginning.
Bingo.
Back to square one, guys. No more outline.
Haley, you go.
I just like any moments where we're yelling at each other. Those are my favorite moments when someone gets so passionate that we're just screaming at each other. And I'm sure because Sage sits in the kitchen almost every single time I record, and I'm sure from her point of view, me just screaming at my computer screen is insane.
Oh man.
Sage can listen in. We can just add her to the Discord so you seem a little less crazy.
No, I like that.
Should I start yelling at you now and we'll see how she reacts?
No, she's eating dinner. She
Okay.
can eat dinner in peace.
Okay, it's fine.
One of my favorite chaotic moments, it wasn't for the podcast, but it was during D&D. Hunter, if you don't know, if you haven't picked this up, is a very quiet person. But like a couple months ago, I sat next to him during D&D. Yeah, I sat next to him during D&D, and I realized this man is constantly mumbling under his breath to himself.
What?
And it's so funny.
Guys, I promise I'm sane. I promise.
It's
I just like to
funny.
talk to myself.
No, because here's
Which one of your personalities is telling us this?
No, because I caught
Oh.
some of it, and it's just him roasting people.
Is that what it is?
It is because Brayden said something, and then Hunter under his breath goes, "Shut up, you hoe."
I promise I like my friends, you guys. Please.
Okay, but this is me setting up the chaotic moment, okay? But my favorite D&D moment ever now is Hunter, who's very quiet normally. He rolled a nat 20 during combat, and he stood up and he yelled, "Natural 20, F you."
Oh yeah.
But he didn't say F.
He
It
said,
was
darn.
You swore?
Oh, sometimes it happens when I get pissed. Shock.
I love
Yeah.
sitting next to Hunter at D&D.
It's so much fun.
One time I was playing solitaire on my computer, and he was sitting slightly behind me, and every time I made a move, he would go, ooh. Or,
Got my in-person Let's Plays. I love them.
I'm crying.
I've noticed that
That's-
Hunter actually does that whenever he's spectating me playing a game. Like if he's
I
dead,
I
he's got
swear
that
I'm
10-second
normal.
spectate.
We're gonna
So
say something about
funny.
Hunter as well. I've been playing through Outer Wilds on stream, and
Oh my
apparently
God. Oh my
he'll
gosh,
be in
the
a group
entire
chat, and he's
time.
just roasting me in this group chat that I'm not even a part of as I'm streaming, as everyone else is here, just listening to him as he's like, "Vicky, you dumb idiot," or something or whatever. Like, why did you do that? You're an idiot.
He would never get that intense,
I don't
but
know,
he'd definitely
but-
be like, "Oh, he should have read that. He didn't read that."
Yeah, we were gaming
That
and
was
we were just
really
all in the
funny.
same Discord call, and then I just keep hearing, "Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy."
Oh, buddy.
He doesn't know it's already gone.
Gosh darn it.
It's really funny.
We love you, Hunter. You're just very funny.
I swear I'm normal, you guys. I
We-
swear.
Yeah. We're getting up to the time on the podcast, the episode. So we're going to ask one more question to give you guys a little bit of an update. And I promise this year we're going to follow up on most of these, okay? What's to come? Okay. What are we looking on to improve to make this a better podcast for you? Do we have any teasers, announcements for events coming up? I mean, most of you guys do this. If you are in Utah, we are still going to be at FanX. So we will be, me and Haley will be DMing. We're donation DMs. Hunter, they are looking for other donation DMs if you want to reach out to Jordan. Hunter will probably be DMing, whether that's in the room with us or kind of in the general free-to-play area. Kendall volunteers. Sam hides in his house playing Helldivers.
I don't like crowds.
So
They
One year
scare
we'll
me.
get him.
1 year we'll get him.
Well,
So that's the one that's coming up at the last week of September. So if you want to come meet us or hang out and like honestly come up to us and like introduce yourself, we'll sign autographs. Okay, like they'll be rich. They'll make a lot of money one day for you guys. All right, we'll sign all of your autographs. I'll
Okay.
sign your baby's forehead. All right.
I personally will not do that, but to each their own.
Yeah, no, but we're there. Like, if you want to come up and just say hi to us, that's not a problem. Like, we'd love to meet you guys when you're there. So, if you are in Utah or you're going to FanX, you can see us there. And we're doing a lot more than just that as well. We're gonna be doing booths next year for
Hopefully.
Ren Fair and FanX. That's the hope. Maybe we shouldn't promise it, but we are planning on doing some. It just depends on logistics and all that stuff. Our one shot, we're gonna do a lot. Not one shot. We're gonna probably do some one shots. Yeah, but we have a mini campaign. We've teased it a lot. It's in the works. It will be out. My guess, we have a more consistent schedule. My guess is within the next 5 years.
I
It'll be
love
out.
that. Yay.
Mhm. I don't want to give a
Very
specific time.
realistic.
It's funny. So, I listened to a podcast called Lemonade Stand, and one of the people on Lemonade Stand is on another podcast called The Yard with Ludwig, and they are doing like a Yard D&D, and it's kind of the same thing where they keep promising that it's going to come out, and it just never does. So we are up there with them. Okay, Ludwig, us, right next to each other when it comes to inconsistency. So we're great. Anything else that we should share?
More collabs with content creators.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, and returning content creators and new content creators. So we're adding a new host. I haven't told these guys yet. Craig, I've made an AI for Craig, and Craig will officially be the host.
I'd rather die.
I have fed all of the data I have received from this into it, and he will copy all of us. And we won't have to talk.
I quit.
So much
kidding.
malware.
Yeah. No, that's not
Force
true.
feeding him.
That's true. Not true. I don't know. Those are some of the biggest things I feel like we are working on. Obviously, this is our very first video podcast. We're gonna get more of these out, and the format might change on how we do it, but you'll see our faces finally.
If you guys want merch, let us know because I'm in charge of merch and I have my little iPad and I can doodle all day long for that. I did design some stickers and if you guys are for each class. So if you guys are interested, let us know.
And they're sick.
adorable.
They look so
Thank
cool.
They're unique like icons for each class, which is really cool. They're not just your normal things.
I
They're
didn't want to do the stereotypical icons.
the Kendall interpretation of class.
Yeah.
Anything else? I think that's everything. 100 episodes, everyone. What a journey. It's been a lot of fun.
Gross.
I personally want to thank you for really helping. I've always wanted to do a podcast, so it's been awesome to be able to do it with like 4 of my best friends. So appreciate it a ton. yeah, it's been a lot of fun, is all I can say. It's been a lot of stress. It's been a lot of hard work, and there's been times we have been at each other's throats, but in the end, you guys are great, and I love you guys. So, thank you guys so much for coming out to the podcast.
I'm
100
gonna
episodes,
cry.
2 stinking years, top 1%, top 1%. Let's go. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you follow 5 stars, whatever it may be on your respective platforms. Give us that. Spotify, Apple Podcast, Castbox, whatever that is.
That's my
our,
mom. We
that's-
figured it out.
Thank
It's
you.
my mom.
The
Thank
one
you.
listener on Castbox.
Thank you.
is
Appreciate it.
Mechanics with Mom Star herself.
Beth.
Beth.
If you guys want to follow us, follow us. If you want to, follow us on social media, TikTok,
Or
YouTube
else.
now, Instagram. We are on all of those, so make sure you hit us up on that. Beyond the Tavern Wall, if you have any, that's where we're at Beyond the Tavern Wall. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, ideas for an episode, reach out to us either on our social medias or at Beyond the Tavern Wall at gmail.com. And as always, just send us out on a little side quest, because the best way to share this podcast is by word of mouth, and by word of mouth it shall be shared. Sam, you are the man with the exclamation point above your head today. What secret quest will we send him off on for our 100th episode?
Sam, do you have an idea?
I do.
Okay.
Everyone, your wonderful side quest is to share the podcast with your very best friends. Those who have stuck
Aw.
with you through thick and thin. Those who you would want to be stranded on an island with. Those who you know will be there for you when you're down. That's who you share the podcast with today.
I gotta text Daniel.
I thought we
Oh.
hate that guy.
Oh, yeah.
No, we don't.
No, that's
He
correct.
went to France.
He went to
He did go to
That
France.
place doesn't exist, okay? If you know, if you want, no, share the podcast. If you know someone who has a best friend, no. If you, wow, I'm having a stroke in. Share the podcast with your best friends, because you will be able to create awesome memories with you guys, with them, as you listen and as you take yourself off onto epic adventures. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the tavern tonight. We will catch you back here next Wednesday.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Go see Hunter's new movie.
Oh.